Right now, we're learning from the White House that the U.S. and other allied militaries hit more than a dozen sites across Yemen. Senior officials telling the Associated Press that these sites included logistical hubs, air defense systems, and weapons storage locations for the Iran-backed Houthi rebels in Yemen. We're learning that these militaries used Tomahawk missiles launched from warships and fighter jets to do these attacks. This comes after a persistent campaign of drone and missile strikes from these Houthi rebels against commercial ships. The rebels say that they're attacking ships tied to Israel in retaliation against the ongoing conflict in Gaza. So far, the rebels have carried out at least 27 of these attacks since November. In a statement, the White House saying, quote, "These attacks have endangered U.S. personnel, civilian mariners, and our partners, jeopardized trade, and threatened freedom of navigation." Last week, the U.S. and a host of other nations issued what they were calling a final warning to this rebel group, saying that they'd respond with force if the attacks in the Red Sea did not stop. But very quickly they continued, including on Tuesday, when the U.S. and British forces had to shoot down at least 18 drones. And it's worth noting that the Houthis are backed by Iran, which is why there's concern about this escalating the situation not just in Yemen, but across the region. Iran also backs the militant group Hezbollah, based in Lebanon. This group has been trading fire with Israel over the northern border for weeks now. And tensions have been especially high on this northern border after a senior Hamas leader was killed in Beirut, Lebanon, in a drone strike, which Israel has so far not claimed responsibility for. And yet this has not stopped Hezbollah from blaming Israel and promising revenge. And as if these two fronts aren't dangerous enough, there's also concern about an escalation in Iraq, where just last week the U.S. launched an airstrike on the headquarters of yet another Iran-backed militia. In Washington, I'm Koslof, Spectrum News.